Hi, my name is Charles Barnes, and I'm happy to be a father, and I have 4 children, 3 girls and a son. And I would like to say that I think it's so important for a father to be in the home because the kids really need their dad, and without his leadership, a lot goes lacking. And a father's love is really, really important because he really helps to mold his children and help them to become who they are. I think for a father and a son, in particular, I just want to expound on father and son relationship. I think a father-son relationship is so vital because the father has to impart his self into his son, and really his job is to save the son some time in life, because without the father, he could go down the wrong road and end up getting in trouble and doing things that will cost some time in his life. And I think our job is so vital because we have to pour of ourselves into our children, into our sons, and teach them how to be men, because there's no way he can truly be a man unless he's taught how to be a man by a man. It's almost like someone trying to teach a young man to be a soldier. If you don't go through the right processes to become a soldier, he wouldn't be effective as a soldier. People would look at him as a soldier because he's a man or because he was on the battlefield, but if he don't have the proper skills to be the best soldier he could be, and he hasn't been taught by a sergeant or a lieutenant or a captain, well then he'll be lacking in some areas, and it will cause him to be a lackluster soldier. But you can truly tell the men who have been molded by their father because they have so much character. There are certain things they've been taught, how to shake hands and how to look a man in the eye and how to walk, how to talk. And subliminally, I think that men pick up so many things from their father, and they find themselves acting like their father as they get older, like I do. Like I'm holding my hands now, talk with my hands, because that's what daddy did. And a lot of facial gestures I do because my daddy did it. And as far as a young lady goes, a woman tend to be drawn to the man that was like her father, whether it be good or bad. And what we fail to understand, I think that subconsciously and subliminally there are certain things that are picked up as a young lady that they look for in a man because they think that all men are like their father. And so therefore they go through life looking for someone who's like their father. And if they don't have a father, well by God, what do you have to choose from? And if you're just raised by all women, well then I think there will be a very vacant area in their lives and in their emotions. So a father's role for a woman is so important because that's the first man she falls in love with. So therefore, she tends to look for someone like that. And if she had a loving and doting father, someone's there for her to love her and show her a lot of affection, I think she ends up looking for someone like that. And it causes her to be drawn to a certain personality. So a father's role for a woman is so important also, I feel, because he helps mold the woman's self-worth, which is so important because women only tend to feel what their self-worth based upon what that special man in their life feels about them. And if he loves them and he tells them they're okay, and he tells them they're beautiful, but then that means the most to them. And that first man they fall in love with is that father. So when he tells them, you're beautiful, and you're my angel, and you're my princess, it builds her self-esteem up early in life. So she won't have to go through life dealing with low self-esteem issues. And at the end of the day, those are the 2 points I want to make. The very, very importance of a father's love for his son and his role in the house for his son, how important it is for him, and how important it is for the daughter. Now, last but not least, I'm going to close on this note. It's so vital for him to be there for his wife too, the man in the house, because she needs someone that's strong and someone that's going to help her to deal with the family issues, and together they make a whole. It's the yin and the yang. I'm out.